Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Games. Today we are having episode 2 of Rome Total War Remastered as Macedon in the Imperial Campaign, a short version. And last time we have had a bit troubles with the Brutii, and currently they are holding the area of modern Greece, or most of it, and we are besieging the two settlements to get them back. At the same time, Thracians are besieging two of our settlements, and we are advancing in the west coast here, and hopefully we will attack southern Italy soon to take the battle to the Brutii. So let's get to the game, and let's also hope that the Brutii cannot bring in any reinforcements. It seems an army of Julii has landed. That may be a bit problematic, but we have to continue unit production in cities that are currently in our control. Hopefully we can relieve Thessalonica after this battle, and maybe we could take the fight to Byzantium in order to capture it for us. It would also be a nice base of operations against a further assault against Thracia. So they have two battering rams, but us, our troops, have demonstrated recently they cannot be relied on the next to city walls. They may panic, and that will be the end of the battle. So that will be the formation here, and let's wait for the enemy to come to us. So quite a lot of Thracian mercenaries, some peltasts, and two generals and some militia cavalry. Shouldn't be too difficult for our levy pikemen.
Now we must rely on men to be our new wall. The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
So let's see what the enemy is about to do. Three birds. Are they eagles or what? Or are they... Yes, I guess it's three. Maybe it will symbolize heroic victory. The enemy generals have also come in. Let's actually put these pikes in a bit better position. If the enemy comes from here, they may decide to attack a bit more directly against the phalanxes here. We have numerical superiority, and I don't think we are okay. Some units may try to circle around. They are peltasts, so maybe I don't need to put the hoplites there, but maybe the general can strike out against them. But first it's going to be general's bodyguard, it seems. Taking rather heavy casualties, and the enemy king is down.
The enemy king lies dead at your feet. Now is the time to strike hard at his greedy
Let's take down those Peltasts. Oh, actually, let's send the Thracian mercenaries. I think they can take care of those. It seems our mercenaries are getting beaten. Okay, and victory is ours. The victory was heroic, but the Thracian mercenaries kinda underperformed. I would have thought that they could take on those mercenary Peltasts, but apparently in very hard difficulty, you cannot rely on them. So Corinth and Sparta both will hold for 4 more turns. And the Brutii are bringing reinforcements. Let's try to drive them off. Nice. And let's retrain the ships and make one more. And I guess we need to train some more troops there as well. And here we would need to retrain the units. And let's actually not construct a wall, but retrain some of the units. So Pylazora will be able to hold for 5 more turns. I think that's long enough. Larissa has finished market and Themon temple. But at the moment we don't have enough money to build anything else. We need to focus on units. And apparently we are besieged again. Let's see if we can find the Brutii navy. If it is bringing reinforcements there. Let's try to sink it. Okay. Apparently not possible. And the Julii have withdrawn, which basically means that we can prepare our invasion. And Larissa, I think we need to build a temple to keep the populace happy. And the siege in Pylazora has been lifted. Hopefully the Greeks won't besiege it again. We are having a bit of a shortage of money at the moment. Let's hope we will have enough. And there is flash flood, but that likely doesn't affect us. Thessalonica is under attack again, but I think after we have defeated this attack, we are in pretty good position against Thracians. Apparently they don't have many armies nearby, especially if this is the one that besieges Pylatsora. And after we have defeated this, we can set course towards Byzantium. I'm a bit tempted, as the gates are open and most likely all enemies will come through that one. So let's make a kind of a pike wall there, but just in case, let's have some of the troops remain here in the center if something goes wrong. And it seems the enemy will try to knock down the walls nonetheless, so all troops will be pulled back to the city center. And I think we will be able to take down that militia cavalry pretty soon with our own cavalry.
The enemy are through the walls. Now we must fight all the harder in our defense.
Apparently the enemy general is charging us. Not the wisest of courses. And it's time to head back to the middle of the city. And you guys can form phalanx. And apparently the AI in this version is even more bugged in city battles than in the original Rome Total War. And then let's take down the last enemy units here. Okay. A clear victory. And as the sieges are lifted, our financial situation improves as well. And let's try to take down the Brutii navy, which we managed to do. And now it's time to head against Tarentum. Let's see if we can have some mercenaries. Yes, we can. And maybe next turn some additional mercenaries. sieges there are being reinforced. We can retrain the units. And some of those here. And from Thermon, let's send some reinforcements to Apollonia. And I think we can have a turn. It seems Larissa is growing. Nice. When we get the money to actually do something about it.
Ships ready! Yes, sir! My lord! My lord!
And maybe it's wise to assault Tarentum and then besiege Croton so that the enemy is unable to do some nasty tricks here. And let's have the fleet there just in case if we need a quick retreat. And plundering the city should give us plenty of cash, so we can resume our construction projects and get some more troops as well.
If you can smell on my order!
And let's not have the missile units using the rams, but militia hoplites instead.
Standard formation! Harry! Use the ram!
And then we will have our missile units in one group. I don't like this that if there is a ram you cannot put the troops in position properly. And then we have plenty of cavalry. And then it's time to assault the walls. And let's bring in the missile units into position so that we can begin to harass every enemy unit that dares to come too close. And it seems we have some hostility targets.
Our soldiers are at the gates! Now they must batter a way through! Our soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through! Our soldiers have done their work well! The battering ram has broken through the gate! The gods have smiled on us today! The walls are broken! Our troops should be ordered forward!
And it's time to start focusing on some of the other units so that we can cause some more casualties.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
And it's time to bring in the whole army. And the enemy is taking terrible losses at the moment. Of course, they still do have 2 generals bodyguard units. And likely that will cause us some troubles. Let's try to take down the ballistas before they have a chance to cause too much troubles for us. Excellent. So now we can reposition ourselves to face likely the enemy generals and also the enemy warhounds.
Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Okay. And both of the generals are starting to lose their nerve, or at least their bodyguards. So maybe... Okay, they are charging, so we let them charge one more time and then we will push towards the city center. And the city should be ours. And once again the AI is not up to the task, it seems. Even though the task is not that difficult. So this is actually getting a bit annoying with the AI in the city battles. There were some problems in the original Rome Total War, but I think the problems here are worse than in the original version. And that's sad and makes me wonder a bit that the devs have not been up to the task as fully as they could have been. So now that we have money, let's build, for example, sewers. Finally, the governor's palace in Thermon. Roads will be very beneficial. Apollonia, we cannot build anything. In Thessalonica, let's repair the walls, and then let's improve the ports, or maybe city barracks to support the war effort. And here let's build militia barracks. And at the same time let's train some more units. And next turn we will head towards Croton, and these will hold for one more turn. So I guess they will try to sally forth from here, and from here that's a bit unlikely as the garrison is so weak. That's a bit unfortunate, because then Croton will have faction leader. So let's send the mercenaries to begin the siege here. The general as well. And the cavalry units that are at full strength. And maybe we will combine these two so that we can send one here, and then let's reinforce the hoplite strength with 2 militia hoplites. I guess that will do it. And it's turn. And they're trying to strike out from here. That's good news. So some hastati, faction leader. Some more hastati. I think we should have a pretty strong position here. And if we manage to hold this, I think we can capture the 2 Brutii cities in the Greek mainland. And then we have destroyed the Brutii. And I think we will lessen the pressure quite a bit from the Romans, excepting the Italy, into which we will prepare decent defense. So, it's time to make a battle plan, and let's organize the troops here at the base of this hill. So, general in the back with cavalry. And then let's bring in the missile units in front of them. And then let's bring in the hoplites to form a line here. And maybe we need to refine the formation a bit after a while. But I think that's pretty decent initially. Of course, the enemy will most likely come from that direction. So basically that means that the hoplite's wall should be about here. And then let's position the missile units about here. General here. And let's keep the cavalry as one unit to guard the left flank. And the enemy is bringing most of its strength, except the AI seems to be bugged here. And the enemy, the most prominent enemy unit, is lagging behind. So let's try to take down these equites before the battle is fully joined. And actually the enemy general seems to be challenging us as well. So let's make him a favor and engage. So we are able to take down the bodyguard along with the general. I think we are in pretty good position in this battle. Even though we overstayed our welcome a bit, as enemy missiles had time to hit us. Okay, some of the hastati are already breaking. So, could we be able to break the whole enemy army here before the battle is actually engaged at all? Let's bring in the general as well. And let's try to take down most of the enemies here. So a few bodyguards are left here.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
And let's see if we can actually capture the walls. We could get these towers to shoot the enemy army. Let's at least try that out. I think these should survive against those velites, even with this difficulty. The enemy has lost vast majority of its troops. So let's see if those velites will cause problems. Okay, they are breaking already. Excellent. And now actually the Roman general is here. So he's getting shot at. And the another gateway is ours. So the question is, should we bring in the army? I guess the answer is yes. So basically the enemy has only the general left. And what are these doing? I guess I ordered something. That's not exactly the wisest decision, but I don't think they will be needed anymore. So let's give these a while to catch their breath. And it's time to form the phalanxes and move in. So I think the phalanxes should hold. There are so many of them. Okay, excellent. So victory, and the settlement should be ours completely. Okay, some rebels, or pirates rather, attacking. And then, oh, they lost their last family members. So, these battles should be quite easy. And hopefully this as well. Heavy Belfasts. And Rebel General. Okay, I think I will need to handle this manually. So, in the last battle we killed the last Brutii family members, and that caused these cities to turn into rebels. And interestingly, they didn't get the Brutii troops, but they instead got some other troops. So far so good, and now we are getting flanked.
Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Okay, and let's try to rush the enemies. Here, okay. That is not working as planned. And that didn't work out at all as planned. And they managed to close the gates every time. So we need to wait. Okay, and here, excellent. So the idea was to get the whole enemy army to panic as we pushed, or the plan was to push through the gates and chase down the enemies, but we were not fast enough to enter the city in time. Okay. And the whole area here now is under our control. Some very good news. And the Romans have degraded the temple there, apparently. And here we need to have Governor's Palace. And let's send in some of these troops to retrain in Sparta. I guess we can make some more troops. And in Larissa we can retrain that unit. And Corinth itself can train a couple of more hoplites. And the financial situation at the moment is fantastic. So let's build a shrine to Zeus. And here let's improve the walls and make some hoplites. I think we should combine the mercenary units and actually send them to Tarentum, because it's more likely to fall under attack. I think the garrisons here are proving quite decent. And now it's time to begin gathering forces for an offensive operation. I think this army can take Kydonia, and we will send soon an army from Thessalonica towards Byzantium. And let's see if every settlement is constructing something. Most of them are. Nice. Can raise taxes a bit here. And we have a turn.
Think very carefully before you... Until next time.
Okay, it seems Apollonia will need some reinforcements. So it shall get them. And then, okay, this fleet cannot sail. So the army needs to be sent someplace else to be sent out. But maybe this one will be a governor here in Sparta. Maybe in Athens. That might be even more profitable. And I think these are troops enough to assault Kydonia. Maybe a bit too many Grecian archers for my liking. Let's lower the taxes a bit. And I think Abrias will need to leave Larissa to take command of the army there, and he will be reinforced with these units. And let's get him some mercenaries as well, so we get missile support. And let's see the construction report. Athens has completed sewers. Let's build mines. Croton will need a port. And let's see this construction report. Tarentum, Thessalonica are doing what is ordered. So the situation there is pretty good. And I think we have a turn here. And the Scipii are moving against us. So basically we need to transfer so we lost our fleet full of units. That was quite costly battle. So now we need to begin a new construction of the units and the fleet as well. I think archery range here in Larissa. Let's build a port to support trade. In Themon we have roads. Let's build a temple, and in Sparta I think we can upgrade the temple. And here we can retrain the Greek cavalry unit. And let's take some more troops. And it seems Byzantium is under enemy control. So it makes it an even better target for us. Let's see if we can, okay, we need to utilize the fleet to transfer troops. I think 2 units of archers will be enough there. And we can train some more archers here. And actually we should retrain that cavalry as well. Okay. And now they decided to attack Tarentum. I think we will be able to hold out pretty easily. But it's becoming apparent that we need to have a decent fleet. In Thessalonica, I think we will build mines Tarentum, Temple of Ares, Croton. I think we will need city barracks here as well. And in Corinth, paved roads, absolutely. Actually, we should build temples soon, but now those roads are good enough. And Athens can build us a fleet worthy of Macedonian Empire. A rather large Thracian army there. Okay, we have a new general. So let's bring him to Corinth. And the Scipii seems to be attacking us in earnest. So some more troops there. And then Athens has the mines. Let's improve the trade a bit. I think that marketplace will bring in nice additional revenue. And in Themon we have a temple, so let's make land clearance. And let's see, okay, we can hire decent amount of mercenaries. It will be a bit costly. I'm not keen on attacking that enemy army. Defensive battles are much better for Macedon. But apparently our army is beginning to form.
Be quick. Our patience is limited. Surely you jest.
Okay. And the Romans don't wish to negotiate. So as these are stone walls, I think the phalanxes will protect the city center. And the Romans can take some casualties trying to take the walls and then get beaten when attacking the city proper. We have one unit of Beltast still at the walls, so I guess this is decent enough positioning for the army. And actually this is a pretty nice gate for the enemy to attack, because if they cannot get any towers, at least this one and this one will get to shoot the enemies. Actually, that battering ram got quite close.
The enemy are at the walls with the towers. Now only swords and brave hearts can hold this place. The walls are no longer ours! The enemy have taken them!
And they are taking quite a few casualties from this tower. And let's see what this Hastad unit will do. And I guess this tower should begin shooting soon. So casualties are beginning to mount there as well. Not too many of these should pass through to the city center. At least the remainder's morale likely isn't that good. And the battle is about to begin. These Grecian archers are doing absolutely wonderfully. And the last enemy unit didn't take the tower, so they won't have an easy way out either.
Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool. The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Maybe we should chase the Romans out for good pretty soon, but the archers are doing pretty well, so why to hurry?
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Orders completed, Commander. Units, charge!
Let's try not to take too many casualties of those from those gatehouse towers. So let's take down those velites, and that's it.
Orders completed, Commander.
And I think the new Scipii army will besiege us pretty soon.
Victory and honor!
Oh, it besieges Croton. Interesting.
Are surrounded!
So Tarentum has time to gather strength a bit. Let's see about construction. So we can have Governor's Villa here in Larissa. I think large temple will be nice, that we can raise taxes a bit. In Sparta, let's improve the shipbuilding capabilities. And I guess this navy is strong enough to try to chase the pirates away. And let's just retrain the ships, refit the ships and retrain the troops.
Yes, Strategos! Attack! Besieging settlements!
And Byzantium is under siege. And here let's retrain the units. And can we actually hire some mercenaries? I don't like Sammonite mercenaries that much that I would like to hire them. So I think we can begin to load the army, and let's actually get this general to lead the army. And next turn we will land in Crete. Maybe we could hire some Grecian archers there. And it's time for another turn. And the enemy besieges Tarentum. Takes care of the rebels. That's nice. And I guess that army has plague.
Think very carefully,
which is not that nice.
next time.
So Bulatsora needs to bolster its defenses, and the Thracian army besieges Thessalonica, which is actually okay. Okay, so let's hope we don't catch the plague here. Unfortunately, the Julii fleet does not carry troops.
Ships ready! Yes, Captain! Off the boats! Sir!
And let's take some Rhodian slingers here and besiege the settlement. And I think Byzantium should fall. Victory is almost a certainty. Let's rely on that. And Byzantium really is ours. Good. We can start to push towards the Thracian heartland. And Corinth can have shrine to Artemis, so let's build archery buildings there. This, by the way, seems to be a new music here in this game. So let's see the... where can I see the list of cities, and we cannot build anything there. So let it be, so to speak. And we have a merchant. Nice. The spy can head to Tylis. And the merchant... Let's see. Okay, let's trade with marble. And we have a turn, and Croton will be besieged as well.
We are surrounded!
And maybe the enemy will merge those two armies, so that the plague will catch. And Bulatsora will be besieged. That's okay.
We are besieged!
Okay, and the siege of Thessalonica has been lifted. And we can have a new governor. And in Bulatsora, okay, hopefully we can lift the siege soon, because Thessalonica most definitely will need a governor. And let's see about the construction. Athens has a marketplace. I think it can have an agora as well. Corinth has a temple or shrine. Let's build a temple. Byzantium has roads. I think it can have a shrine to Zeus. And I think we can move out from here. The enemy will most likely attack here soon. So we need to leave decent enough defense. I guess that's decent enough. And let's hire some mercenaries to bolster our army strength. And there is rather large Thracian army around. That's a bit problematic. And I think we... Okay. Apparently we could not. That's rather bitter defeat.
Yes. Acquiring goods.
But overall, I think we are doing pretty okay. Let's reinforce the defenses there a bit. I think next turn the Romans will attack at least Tarentum. And we should... Let's send this unit as well. And let's... Okay, we have no mercenaries available there. And I guess that's pretty much it. So this is the situation we are in. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post comments about the gameplay, give some tips and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.